This is MEZA Grandduchess RASMASKONEN, also known as Ryan Tomlinson. It has been a grateful summer, one of gratitude, and so far a grateful year. I have written previously that gratitude are unexpected thankfulness that we come to enjoy by surprise. Things hoped for that come of thankfulness that are extra addition to our extra additives to our life to further enjoy the things we do. So far, I have learned through this week, don't mind my legs, through this week, that love, the most powerful thing on earth. I still feel like that. It's not a thing of weakness. It's a thing of sweetness, a thing of desire, and a thing that starts with all simple elements to attain, achieve, trust, loyalty, and so forth in order for proper functioning or for trustworthy functioning of a functional society, fully functional and prosperous society. In that essence comes wisdom. In that essence comes achievement. Knowledge, of course, is the building blocks of everything. Then achievement and wisdom. One thing I detested, and I still do detest, and I guess it's part of my humanity, nursing, my family, that I left at. No more, there's no reconciliation. And I still detest what happened to me in the army, and I detest its leaders for being lackadaisical and complicit to abuse, attempted murder, and so forth. And therefore, there would never be a reconciliation of those things. An understanding maybe, but never to be a handshake. I don't desire of such, and anybody that would tolerate of such could not be desirous people, because they themselves put such people behind bars and said that they're dregs in society. But the power that does it, for whatever reason that they do that and tolerate it, they do it for specific reasons. They thrive anyway, and they live their life anyway. And truth always gets labeled, love gets labeled, and disabled. So in that essence, I was talking about ritual. Let me go back to the ritual. I realize in prayer and affirmation, I did it purposely. And by not doing the ritual. Your ritual would be going to church every Sunday. Mine would be every Friday, listening to my prayers and so forth. But so forth, love comes before Friday, meaning the Spirit comes before Friday. And in every stage of my prayer, it came on day Wednesday, Thursday, and concluded on Friday. 4 stages I have in prayer. And therefore, I never did the ritual. And I wondered to myself, why would the Spirit, why would this universal energy give me this Spirit prayer from day 1 to day 4? I go through all of it in small stages, sometimes an hour or 2 and so forth, and visitations, whatever it is, whatever you want to call it. And then I wondered, I said to myself, when truth is an outcast, love, or whatever it is, wisdom, the power above us comes and fulfills us. You know, you guys go to church. That's a community. And since I was assaulted, abused, and ostracized by that community, it comes and visit me in honesty, in reliability of who I am, in my praise and in my affirmation of love. Sometimes I wonder, I said, why would this thing happen? Supernaturally or naturally, or whatever you want to feel, talk to your psychics, I don't care, or your priest. Why would it happen to me and I didn't do this? And I sat in Starbucks and cursed them out as if I was on the telephone, to let them know this is the way I feel. Because stability of every person that passed through their arms up there is supposed to be number one priority. I'm talking about the military. You don't place somebody out to fall to the ground. But that is their fault, and I don't respect them for that. And anyway, and I wonder, let's go back to the story. I wonder why. And I said, God, this is me. But the Spirit affirms and says, you are right to detest it. You are right in your affirmations because I, and I'm giving you the outline of it, I spoke up for the truth like nobody else. Everyone else took the medication, and whatever evil they did, silence murder, silence abuse, and silence the racism. I said today, the black people are the hypocrites in the army, and the white people are the murderers. That's how I see it. I'm not saying all white people or all black people, but those who complied and were complicit. But one thing I have is a strong bond of love ever since I grew up. A strong sense of learning from priests, elders, and so forth, getting things that nobody else would get. To prove, darling, that you can never be ostracized, you can never be idle by evil, by distaste, or people that dishonor you. You only make yourself, either you find the love in the surroundings. And if you live upstairs from people that practice voodoo or seance or whatever it is, and the evil, you still don't have to accept it. Invite that good into yourself and rebuff them. You don't have to eat with them. You can be respectable and so forth and so forth. Move on. But darling, the full force of affirmation, it has its strength in wisdom, the practice of truth, the practice of love. And today I didn't listen to my Muslim prayers, and I didn't listen to my Christian prayers, because I listened to a variety of prayers. My prayer encompasses this different religion, and it came to me in stages over 3 days. And in that affirmation, in that struggle of me redefining myself after self-actualization, because they play like a record, a moronic record. I will. And I wonder about their values. But one value I never had to worry about, and whatever you believe, I never have to worry about the value of love, the value of truth, the value of self-respect, the value of self-esteem, the value of the preciousness of life, and the value of living the best life that you can live. Those are things I never question, quiz, or worry about. But a moron will do that. Evil will put you on second guess and have you running around like an idiot. And I despise them. I despise Walter Reed, Korea. I despise it. I despise it for my own self-empowerment. And I despise it because I had to despise it to survive it. And if you have to despise it to survive it for love, then you have done the greatest thing to yourself, because you're no one's slave. You are precious. No matter how many billions of us, we're all different, and we need to learn to respect each other. The reason why in America we're not living Martin Luther King dream is because it's not received where it should be. And even with the president, it's not received. It is celebrated, remembered, and ritualized. It doesn't remind us of anything. This is MEZA Grand Duchess Rasmaskonen from 9521 Old Georgetown Road, basement apartment, 240-274-0156. Have a fantastic evening. Be empowered and enlive. Let your life fly to thine.